Zach Britton joins us now. Zach, it's Michael, Don, and Peter. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I would think it's really, really weird to be traded. And yeah, I know you talked about it during the press conference. You walk into a room and, yeah, you face these guys, but you don't even know them. And now you're going to be around them every single day for 2 months, hopefully 3.
Yeah, it's different. Obviously never been traded, so just kind of try to take it in stride a little bit. I know a couple of guys from some All-Star games and things like that, and it makes it a little easier to break the ice. But the one thing I found right away is just everyone's real welcoming, and that just makes it easier to go out there and play baseball. Because once the game starts, it's easy. That's the easy part. It's sometimes all the other stuff that you got to get used to, like not getting lost in the clubhouse has been my biggest challenge.
You also mentioned at the press conference you'll do whatever he asks to do, and obviously they've got a really good closer in Chapman. So, as of right now, that will not be your job. So, how much does your preparation change from going from closer to pitching somewhere else in the game?
It's different. Obviously, all I had done was close games. So, it's going to be something that I adjust the routine. But, the game is about adjustments, and I'll make it, and I'll get comfortable in whatever role he's going to use me. So I'm not too worried about it at all. I'm happy to be here and win some games.
What was your experience like in Baltimore? I grew up an Orioles fan, know Camden Yards and the fan base well. Obviously, the last couple of years have not been great, but what did you most enjoy about the years with the Orioles?
We had some good runs there in Baltimore. I think, like you said, the last year and a half has been a challenge. But my time there, obviously, had been in that organization for 12 years. Starter, reliever, I think just some good memories, making a couple All-Star teams there, getting to the playoffs, getting some saves in the postseason, and just, a lot of those little experiences like that. I definitely enjoyed my time there, but I knew that it was going to come to the end pretty soon, just based on the way the team had been playing.
I would think, Zach, and we're talking with Zach Britton, the newest Yankee. Well, not the newest. Jay Happ's the newest. But, Zach, I would think that coming up through the Orioles system, you're kind of taught to hate the Yankees. Is it weird to put that uniform on?
It was different. When Showalter came over, he was my first big league manager, my only one, other than Aaron now. And it was a different mindset. It wasn't like hate the Yankees, just like, hey, let's just go beat them. And I think so. My mindset hadn't been like dislike the guys. Most of the time, you like the guys that you play against, but there was something about the rivalry and. When you play New York and you play, teams like Boston, you're getting the best, and it makes you up your game. So I always enjoyed the challenge of it, and I'm just happy to be here.
Another reason Yankee fans are excited, excellent numbers against the Boston Red Sox. Why has that been a good matchup for you?
I don't know. I always thought that if you wanted to be the best, you had to beat the best, and it just had seemed like, hey, Boston's going to give you the best. They're going to go out and sign some good players. Same thing as New York. So anytime I faced these teams, I always felt like it added another level to my game, and it was that mindset of if I wanted to be the best, then I needed to beat the best.
We just had Mark Teixeira on. He's on every Thursday on our show, Zach, and he said, Zach Britton's the best arm in the Yankee bullpen right now. He said that's how good he is. Do you look at yourself that way? Do you look at yourself as elite?
I think there's something about, the game will humble you, right? And I always expect that I need to go out there and prove myself, and that's okay. That's fine. I think these guys, they've earned, where they are in the game. I think you don't discount, how good these guys are. Betances and Chapman, Chad Green's coming in his own, Robertson. What these guys have done is track records. So I don't see myself as anything other than their equal. But I'm going to go out there when it's my turn to go out there and be the best on the field, at that time.
All right, final thing, Zach. I was reading an account online that it seemed like it got emotional between you and Buck yesterday when he told you were traded. He said, just leave and I'll take a shower and just walk away. Was it emotional? Did you have a good relationship with Showalter?
Yeah, I always, Buck took good care of me. He never, he always put me in a situation to be successful, and I think you respect that more than anything about a manager. Didn't abuse me, even though he had plenty of opportunities to. And then we have a good relationship. He he was with me when I wasn't a father. You know, he got to know my children, you know, my wife. So there was a lot of things with Buck that, you know, off the field that, you know, you shared memories with. So it was definitely hard to leave. But I think we both knew that it was going to happen. But, yeah, we stayed in his office till probably 1:30 in the morning. And then he was like, yeah, I just need you to go. Otherwise, we're going to be here, you know, forever. So I went and started packing up my locker. And, you know, that was it. But, you know, I'll see them in like a week. So it wasn't that long of a...
Well, Zach, we're going to let you go. I know you're up against it. You have a lot of stuff to do. Thanks for carving out some time for us.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks, guys.
You got it.